Malam, we're here again. All right, I just lost all my UK reviewers from that. I apologize sincerely, but nah. Anyways, we're here again with the highly requested Wretch 32 Daily Duppy. Well, in general, Wretch 32 has been highly requested, and I definitely wanted to look more into his music. I haven't heard too much from him overall. Some things here and there, features or Fire in the Booth. I've heard the only one I heard from him was the one with Avelino for sure, that joint one. And speaking of that one, I watched the last 3 minutes of the Kano Fire in the Booth, because my man Nathan told me that that it was hilarious and to go watch it. The fact that Kano didn't know the fact that Charlie broke it to Kano that these usually aren't one take and that Kano's was obviously one take. Kano's reaction was hilarious. And then Kano having his son in there too. I'm assuming that was his son, yeah. And what's it called? Charlie saying how the Kano one takes the top spot from Wretch in terms of best Fire in the Booth or whatever. And I'm assuming he was talking about the Wretch one from the Wretch and Av joint for Fire in the Booth, which I'll try to have on this channel before. Someone told me I didn't do it in the right order. I should have done the Wretch and Av Fire in the Booth way before I did any Av. And I mean, I've seen that one a long time ago. I was looking for people's reactions on that, trying to see people's reactions to how insane that thing was. Zeus, all them. I mentioned Zeus before on this channel. His reaction to that. But yeah, I'll have that on the channel soon. But anyways, let's get into this Wretch 32, man. I'm excited, bro. It's a big occasion. The look, okay. Interesting look.
Daily Duppy. Rapology, yeah. Every time you turn your back, I turn the page. And now the chapter's called The One Who Got Away. Forget the moral, cause my moral's still the same. Different title, but tomorrow still the same. The synopsis of the story of the break. It won't be long before I pick you up again. I didn't ever judge your content by the case, but I can read you by the words you never say. You pick me up, you put me down, you pick me up again. And then you force me to go entertain another friend. But she didn't love me, she just left me on the shelf. She put me down, she picked me up,
This is interesting, bro. Wretch kind of singing on this, and this way of starting it, and the beat as well, kind of facilitating him singing. Interesting. And he's going through this whole book scheme, let me pull it back because some of the stuff will caught me off guard. Anyway.
Forget the more on your back, I'll turn the beat. Rapology, yeah. Every time you turn your back, I'll turn the page. And now the chapter's called The One Who Got Away.
Now the chapter is called The One Who Got Away. And he said every time you turn your back, I turn the page.
Every time you turn your back, I turn the page.
Yeah.
And now the chapter's called The One Who Got Away.
Okay.
Forget the moral, cause my moral's still the same.
So I mean, he's saying how they turn their back, he turns the page, and now the chapter's called The One Who Got Away. I guess referencing me, just like he's saying, people turning their backs on them, people sleeping on them. And I think in the beginning he said rapthology, and now he's going into this book scheme. He's kind of, I don't know, came in my head pause, the whole there are books about whatever, anthropology, psychology, whatever, and he's saying rapthology, and now he's going into this whole book scheme.
Different title, but tomorrow's still the same.
Different title, but tomorrow's still the same. Okay, so I guess I don't know if he means that in a good way or depressing way. I'm not sure exactly, but he's just saying different day, different title for the day, but it's the same thing that's really going on.
The synopsis of the story of the break. It won't be long before I pick you up again. I didn't ever judge your content by the case.
Yeah.
But I can read you by the words you never say. You pick me up, you put me down,
I can read you by the words you never say. That's hard, bro.
But I can read you by the words
again,
you never.
continuing with the whole book scheme, read and whatever, dropping all these things in synopsis, break.
Say, you pick me up, you put me down, you pick me up again.
Yeah.
And then you force me to go entertain another friend. But she didn't love me, she just left me.
So I guess he's almost personifying a book, almost personifying him being his raps or him being a rapper, you know, through a book.
On the shelf. She put me down, she picked me up, she put me down again. The summer wasn't summarized the way I wanted it.
Ooh, summarize. Again, in the whole book scheme, I'm not sure what he's trying to do by this, but this is hard though.
The summer wasn't summarized the way I wanted it. Hardback, I ain't really into politics.
Hardback, I ain't really into politics. Obviously, hardback book, you know, as opposed to a paperback, but I'm not sure what he means as in like as opposed to politics. I guess one way to take it may be, but like usually hardback books are like, you know, talking, or like the textbooks and things like that, just talking about, you know, just nonfiction stuff. Whereas, I don't know, maybe you could make a case politics and things like that, things that are, you know, more contemporary, aren't in the same realm of mind as a textbook. But I'm not sure. There's probably some other meaning I'm not catching. But yeah.
The way I wanted it. Hardback, I ain't really into politics. Turn. I turn you over. I like the look of you. I leave you open. Come back and finish you.
Oh.
The more I hold you, the more I'm into you.
Ooh.
Keep me focused. It's kind of spiritual, biblical. But I ain't one that's gonna fall for all the glossary.
Yeah.
I ain't into non-fiction, that's hypocrisy.
Oh, they just told us he's not into non-fiction. That's hypocrisy. Okay. I'm not sure what he means by that. As in, is he relating it to fiction somehow and saying that you can't like in fiction and non-fiction at the same time? I ain't gonna lie. This not gonna lie. This Daily Duppy's it's throwing me for a loop a little bit. I ain't gonna lie. I'm a little perplexed. Not saying that there's anything bad necessarily. It's just like not what I expected anyway.
You keep me focused. It's kind of spiritual, biblical. But I ain't one that's gonna fall for all the glossary. I ain't
glossary, you know.
Into non-fiction, that's hypocrisy.
Yeah.
Cause you don't even want a king, you want the monarchy. The way you read between the lines, it used to bother me. You put a margin on my vibe, like I haven't got a spine.
This whole thing is a book scheme. That's hard. And obviously, he said the one before about you don't want a king, you want a monarchy. That's hard too. Some philosophical bars right there. Could mean that, you know, I'm not sure how you're going to take it. You could take it from many different perspectives. Obviously, the meaning is just pretty little. Like, you don't want just one person controlling things. You just want a whole system, a whole hierarchy almost. You know, Britain know about monarchy.
Between the lines, it used to bother me. You put a margin on my vibe, like I haven't got a spine.
All my people in uni, man, or went through uni. Shout out to y'all, man. All them papers, you feel me? Ain't it, bro? I'm in engineering, you feel me? And I have experience with that. That shit's ass.
I don't want to hear you cry by your index all the time. When you're ready to decide if you want a different guy, it'll be written in the day and get
so usually, I guess this is just a whole like romantic type of, you know, or like talking to a woman, so to speak, but doing it through sort of the, you know, the facilitating it through, you know, all these book references and sort of personifying a book in that way, but also you know, using it to talk about romance.
Published by the night, literally. If you want a different guy, it'll be written in the day and get published by the night.
Yeah.
Literally, I'll just write you off and make the plot twist without a synopsis. Guilty as my conscience.
Write you off, then make the plot twist just like the synopsis. Nice little flow there. Nice little pronunciation.
I say I'm misunderstood and make the plot twist without a synopsis. Guilty as my conscience. I say I'm misunderstood. I've been hiding feelings in my book. That's the reason why I'm content. I'm a god.
Ooh, I've been hiding feelings in my book. That's the reason why I'm content. You know, content, as in like there's content in a book, or like the table of contents, you could say also, but also like I'm hiding things on a book. That's why I'm content. Like, as in, that's why I'm, you know, happy with things, because I'm hiding things, whatever. That's why everything's, you know, fine.
Blessed you when you met me, God blessed you, but your head's off key, smoking on a loud zoo. I can't take the volume too, still I pre-call you. FaceTime, iPhone view, pussy clock, the scene reads cute, so I breeze right through. Two sides, I cannot make up my mind. Bending over backwards, I'm breaking my spine. Tell me if it's written, I'm changing the lines. Heading to the library to get me some quiet. I prefer silence to speaking sometimes. Gathering my thoughts got me reaching my prime.
Ooh.
I prefer the morning to evening sometimes. That's why I give you credit for feeling my vibe.
Yeah.
So maybe if you didn't exist, I'd probably end up stupid or thick. Still, this is like a sequel. Ex-girl, you ain't my equal. Flicking through.
Ooh, it's like a sequel. Ex-girl, you ain't my equal. Went back to before that when they put the transformer thing on the screen, not in my prime. I guess who is that even, that transformer that I'm thinking of, you feel me? I might be going blank here. I mean the GRM, the Daily Duppy editor, you know, filled the gaps in as usual. But Prime, yeah. Prime, something with the M, you feel me? Nah, cause whenever I would be on Xbox, you feel me, and all those dudes with the mics, you feel me, we say, you sound like Prime, some Transformers, you feel me? There we go. That's about it. It's a character. It's one of the machines, you feel me?
Ex-girl, you ain't my equal.
Yeah.
Flicking through the pages of my recall. Free until I'm regal. Gas, that's why I can read you. Written in unleaded, not in D's. Free until I'm regal. Gas, that's why I can read you. Written in unleaded, not in diesel.
Written in unleaded, not in diesel. Whoa. Written and unleaded, like in diesel. And then the bar before he said, you know, something about gas. But then he's saying written and unleaded, like obviously unleaded gas, diesel gas, whatever. But also, you know, when you write something, pencils used to be made out of lead. You're unleading it, so to speak, you know, onto the page. That's a hard bar, bro. That is hard, bro.
Now they're saying that I'm hard body. Some did not in diesel. Fight for the people. Now they're saying that
Young fire, old flame right
I'm
here.
hard body. So much paper for the staple, I need a hard copy. They keep talking about the wave, I got a sharp on me. Moving forward, will get you booked, the bookmarks on me. If you're trying to write a novel, you should start on me. The paragraphs on me.
Yeah.
I wear my heart on my sleeve.
My man made a song.
It's written in bold for you to see.
Man made a romantic, a love song, bro.
But we remain on the same frequency.
Yeah. Oh, look who it is.
Same frequency.
My man had a mask on before COVID. This is interesting, bro. Speaking of frequencies, speaking of sounds, you feel me? That one threw me for a loop, you feel me? No bar. Yeah. That was interesting. That was interesting, ain't gonna lie. That one, I mean, I see what he did there, you know, for sure. I see the whole concept behind it as far as I can understand it, you know, the whole book scheme that basically carried throughout the whole thing, you know, throwing all these punchlines in there, playing off of that, and sort of the punchline, the double entendres are essentially all either, you know, one meaning is related to books, the other meaning is, you know, related to, you know, the woman he's speaking to or whatever, for the most part, you know, on a romantic thing, you feel me? But anyways, yo, I'm gonna try to get more of these Wretch 32 and Avellino, you know, Daily Duppies as well, or Daily Duppies or other, you know, freestyles. I got a lot of them linked to me, you feel me? You know, my man Wayne, shout out to you. And yeah, I'm gonna try to get to other stuff as well. People suggested and keep suggesting more, you feel me? The UK community is really boosting this channel. I forgot to say this in the beginning. I peep my viewers. That shit was like 90% UK, or not really, but like hella UK, you feel me? And honestly, like, UK is definitely probably the majority of what I listen to. I would say, like, if you're just gonna break it down between UK and US, I'd probably say majority, if not very close to that. The only reason it wouldn't be would just be because there's so many artists in the US, I think, popular compared to the amount that are in the UK, just because it's a bigger country or whatever, you could say that. But anyways, I rock with the UK heavy, man. Heavy. I mean, hopefully that's come through, you know, through this channel. But I mean that to say, we just hit, you know, 75 subscribers. I appreciate y'all for real. I meant to say something at 50. I forgot, you feel me? And y'all just kept growing it. So I'm saying it at 75. I really appreciate y'all, bro. I appreciate the UK community. I appreciate the American community. I appreciate the international community, you feel me? If you're not from any of those countries and you're watching. And yeah, um, I mean, let's just, hey man, God willing, we can keep going on this, man. I really appreciate y'all support, the comments. Y'all are like actually like putting in some real effort here, just like commenting, giving your feedback, giving suggestions for other things, and I really appreciate it, man. And yeah, I'll talk to y'all in the next one. Leave your comments. Hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe, you feel me? And yeah, peace out.